Hello and welcome to David Enfinger Hypnotherapy, the first episode of the Spiritual Mind. I'm so excited to share this with you. Today's episode, we're going to talk about giving. It's now January 12th when I'm filming this. So we just passed the Christmas holidays and the other holidays where we gave a lot of things. We gave a lot of gifts to people, or we made something, or we did a lot of giving, and that those holidays are about giving to each other. So today we're going to talk about giving. We're not going to talk about the physical giving, a present, something that you make or buy or anything like that. We're going to talk about other types of giving. So I hope you enjoy this series of the Spiritual Mind, this first episode in the episodes of the Spiritual Mind. Giving. So again, we're not talking about presents. We're not talking about physical things. A couple things that you can give people. So why should we give first off? So let's define giving and why should we give. Giving and receiving. In the next episode, we're going to talk about receiving. But in this episode, we're just talking about giving. But part of the giving process is the reciprocal giving and receiving. First, when you give to someone, never expect anything back. Always give from the heart. Never ask for something back. If I give something to someone, it's with my free will, with a loving heart. That's the best. Those are the best ways to give something. Is to give from your heart and don't ever expect anything back. Don't expect a thank you. Don't expect if you smile to someone, don't expect them to smile back. Just genuinely give that item or that a present, but give that thing. We're going to go down a list here to someone and never expect anything back. That is the perfect loving way and the way it should be handled. But let's talk about giving and the things that we can give that are not physical presents, that are not something you make, a physical item. These are spiritual things that we can give each other, and we can give each other this to each other freely, easily, with no cost. Nothing is there other than the spiritual item that we're giving to someone. So the first thing we can do is we can give somebody a smile. So, as you're walking down the street, as you're wherever you are, and you feel it in your heart, you feel this smile in your heart, just simply give a smile. That's free, that didn't cost anything, just a smile. If they smile back, great, fantastic, you got a smile back. If you didn't get a smile back, that's okay too. You felt it in your heart, you smiled, and you sent that love out to that person. You never know how that's going to affect them, or other people that are around them may see that smile and they may smile back, or they just may feel that warmth inside your heart that you just gave them a nice smile. So that's one of the things that you can give freely. It's very spiritual. Some things that you can do, you can shake somebody's hand. I wouldn't recommend walking down the street and start shaking everybody's hand. They might think you're kind of, what's this guy doing? But in certain social situations, you want to shake somebody's hand. That is giving. That is a giving thing. And normally, when you shake somebody's hand and they shake it back like that, that is a giving and receiving. A hug. You can give a hug. I know these may be silly things, but these are lists. This is a list that I've created with me and my wife, and these are things that people maybe they don't think about that you can give that are free and really affect the spirit, really affect the soul in a positive way. Giving people a hug. Again, I don't recommend to hug total strangers unless that's something that you are very comfortable with and you feel the opportune time to give and receive that hug. But hugging is a good thing that you can give your loved ones, give your friends, hug them. Whether you be a man or a woman, you can receive and give that hug. Again, the hugging would be the giving and receiving as well, if they accept the hug. If they don't accept the hug, that's okay too. You have put yourself out there in a loving way from your heart, and you put out your hands and hug. Here's hug time. And if they say no to it, that's okay too. Just, okay, there you go. I was going to give you that. You just didn't want it for whatever reason. That's okay too. Maybe they're uncomfortable with touching. So that's okay. So then send them love from your heart. That's something else you can just give them, is the thoughts from your heart, and just send them love from your heart. You can give people information. I'm giving information now. So that's something that is free that you can give, and don't expect anything back. Just give the information and let people do what they're going to do with that information. Hopefully it's positive information like I'm trying to give to you now. So that would be something that you can give. Your thoughts. I'm going to emphasize this, and I'm going to talk about this constantly through the series, that thoughts create your reality. So you can simply think about a person. You can close your eyes in meditation, or you can just simply think about it. You don't have to close your eyes. But just your thoughts create your reality. What kind of reality do you want? Let's send out love. Let's send out love to the world. Let's send out love to the universe. Let's send out unity. Let's send out these very positive things. This is what I want. This is what I am sending out to the world. Doesn't matter what comes back to me, but I simply send and give it freely. My love to everyone that's viewing this video right now. I send you my love. Every part of the world, no matter what you are going through right now, no matter what's happening, I send you my love. And you can either accept it or reject it. That's fine. I'm simply going to send you those thoughts, those positive thoughts that come from my heart, just love. So those things that you can give that are free and very extremely powerful. I talked about thoughts. The next one on my list was love from the heart. So really, love is really a central point of everything that I believe in, and everything that is the most powerful for me and to help others is just the love in my heart, and how I can send that out. And it feels good right now. There's a warmth there in my heart, in my physical heart, because the physical body can feel these spiritual feelings, these thoughts. So you can send that out. So you can send out love. You can do it in a form of a meditation. You can sit there and just visualize the world, visualize things, and send out the love. Or you can just simply be sitting there. You can look at someone. You can look at a picture and send love to that picture, and that person will feel that spiritually. They may not feel it consciously, but it will affect their lives in a positive way. Talk about sending love out to other people. Remember that you need to love yourself first. If you truly are not in love with yourself and truly can't love yourself, you can't truly love someone else. So also give to yourself. It's also receiving, but you are giving to yourself this love. You're accepting this love, but in essence, you are giving as well. But that's also going to be on the receiving series, which is the next episode of receiving. So you're receiving that love. But give yourself love. Love yourself. Some people that's hard to do. Some people it's simply, they have a hard time loving themselves. They can love others. Oh, I can give my love to this person or that person. I can share my love. But to love myself, no, back up. Loving myself, I'm not, I know me. And it's hard to love yourself. But, through practices, through meditation, through maybe some of these videos, through some hypnotherapy sessions with me, you can learn to love yourself, and that's extremely important. If, say you have two people on a desert island and neither one of them has a boat to get off, then you're both stuck on the desert island, which in some cases would be lots of fun. Hey, I'm on an island, as long as there's plenty of coconuts, I guess, and some food and some things. But if you had a boat, if someone made a boat, then you both could get off the island, you see. So by loving yourself, you're creating that boat, the love boat. And then you both can get off the island. And then you can go back to the island if you want to anytime you want because you have a boat. So you can go to another island, you can come back to that island, you can party on the boat, that kind of thing. I hope that wasn't stretched too far, but I enjoy those analogies. I want to make it fun here. I don't want to be all serious and like, arr, arr, arr. You know, I want to have fun on this web series. I want you to enjoy this web series. So make the love boat, love yourself, and then you can love others, and other people will get on your boat and go with you on this love boat. I love that. That just came to me. That was nice. So anyway, the love boat. Kindness. Kindness is a form of love. So be kind to people. Just simply be kind for no reason. Somebody drops something, pick it up. You know, help them. Somebody falls, trips and falls, point and laugh. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Help them out. Unless they're your best friend and you just play around like that, and sure you can laugh, and that's fun too. But you know, really help that person up. You know, that person needs to be lifted up physically. And that may be a representation of where they are spiritually is that they've fallen down. So help them up physically, and then you can help them out spiritually. So just a kindness, be kind. These are simple things. Sometimes we need to be reminded of these things. Affection. You know, we talked about hugs before. It's a kind of an affection. So it all depends what your relationship with the other person is, whether you hug them or love them or touch them or hold their hands. Affection. You know, just be affectionate to your fellow man in the appropriate ways, of course. Positive words. Positive words are really important. You are good enough. You are loved enough. And it's not even enough. There's an abundance amount of love. There's plenty of love for everyone here viewing this. Everyone in the world, there's plenty of love for you. There's plenty of everything. Resources in the world. We are intelligent human beings. We can find ways to make sure that everybody has abundance of everything. Positive words. You can do it. I will help you. Um, you are good. You are a good person. You are perfect, whole, and complete, just the way you are. These are positive, very positive words. Listening. That's another thing that you can give that's free. Sit down if somebody's having a problem or they just want to discuss something. Listen to them. Just take a moment, listen to what they have to say, and then listen with your heart as well as your ears and your mind and see where they're coming from. And you'll probably both grow from this experience. You don't necessarily have to say things. I'm doing a lot of talking because that's what I'm doing here. But sometimes you just sit down and listen to someone. They will be so grateful. And after you listen to them and be quiet and just listen to them, they'll be like, man, you're the best listener and made me feel so good. And you did nothing. You did nothing at all. You just listened to them. Oh, thank you so much. And they'll be very grateful because you just listened to them. Some people just want you to listen because they don't feel like they're being heard. Some people that feel like they're not being heard will just get louder and louder and louder and louder until they are heard. So don't let them get to that point where they're so loud. Just listen to what they have to say, and if you agree with it, you agree with it. If you don't, you don't. You know, simply listen. That's something you can give. Time. Time is something you can give. In this time, you can do all these other things like smile, give a handshake, a hug, send your love from your heart, say positive words, you can listen. These are things that you can do with your time that you give someone. Like I'm giving my time now to you as the viewer. I really hope you're enjoying this. So I hope this really helps you out in your life, even just a little bit. That would be that would be my receiving, that it helps you out even just a little bit. So I'm giving my time to you. So hopefully it'll help and make an impact on your life, and become a better person and see reality differently than maybe you see it right now. That'd be great. So, speaking of giving, there's a story about this kid that this is a third-hand story, something I read, but this kid went to school and he got out all his books from his locker, and he had this big old stack of books, and at the end of the day he left school. On the way home, he walked home, he dropped some books. He went to pick them up, but somebody else was there. Oh, hey, I'll help you pick up these books. They helped pick up the books and place it on top. Maybe they walked them home. Oh, hey, and Matt had a little conversation with them. And that was it. It was not a big deal, right? He dropped the books. The person helped him pick up the books, maybe walked with them a little bit, and they said goodbyes and they went on their merry way. Well, the next day, this person got a note. And the note said that it was a thankful note. It said, "Thank you very much for helping me out yesterday. I was cleaning out my locker because I didn't want anything left behind. I was planning on taking everything from my locker and taking it home, and I was planning on committing suicide. But I did not, because of your kindness. Because you took out a moment of your time and you helped me pick up my book. I really didn't think there was a lot of kindness in the world. I really didn't think that there was anything that I didn't feel significant. I didn't feel useful. I didn't feel anything. I was ready to end it. But because you stopped, because you took a moment, because you helped me, then I didn't commit suicide that evening." So, whew. So, little things can help out a lot. This boy didn't commit suicide. He was able to live a healthy, happy life. Maybe not happy, but he worked through it. He didn't end it. He saw a gateway. He saw hope. He was given that just by a simple thing of picking up his books, helping him, walking him home. It was something so simple that person gave, and he gave it freely without asking anything back. And he got an amazing gift. So, give freely. Smile to somebody. Hi, how are you doing? If they look sad, if they look happy, it doesn't matter. Hey, how's everything going? Oh, not so good. Or, or, hey, it's going good. Okay, hey, I'm going good too. Or, you know what, yeah, I am struggling in this area. I am having an issue, and have a conversation that you wouldn't have had before unless you would have just given a smile or given a hello or a thank you or anything. What I started about 2 years or so ago, is I started to, when I went into a restaurant and had a server, or I went to the grocery store, and there's these people serve you every day. A convenience store, a grocery store, anytime they had name tags, even if they didn't have name tags. If they didn't have a name tags, I'll be like, "Hey, thank you so much. You have a great day," or something, just a small comment. If they had a name tag, I called them by name. "Thank you, Susan. Hope you have a good day. Thank you, Jack, John. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, whoever." If they have a name tag, I did everything I could. If it was unpronounceable, I would say, "Thank you so much." Or I would try to pronounce, "Hey, that's a unique name. How do you pronounce that name?" "Oh, that's whatever." "Oh, well, thank you so much. You have a very unique name. Have a great day. Thank you very much for, scanning my items in the bags. Thank you for, whatever." Something simple like that. These are people just like you and me that are there and they serve us. We need to be thankful for that. We need to reciprocate, because that could be us. We want recognition. Everyone wants recognition. So recognize that person. That's something I started about 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'm not sure. So thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, John, for doing X, Y, Z. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Something like that. That's a giving. So we can do a quick meditation on giving, and just allow yourself just to let go and follow along if you wish. So let's take a moment to find a spot you can sit or lay or just get comfortable. I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in, fill your lungs, and on the exhale, think to yourself, relax. And as you breathe, you can just allow your eyes to close down. Take another deep breath in, fill your lungs. And as you exhale, think to yourself, relax. And again, take another deep breath in, fill your lungs. And as you exhale, think to yourself, relax. Good. Now I want you to think about this idea of giving. We talked about giving of ourselves, of our time. It could be love from yourself to another. You can think about them now if you wish. Or it could be giving back to yourself love, so you can create the love boat that can help others and yourself. Just take a time as you breathe easy, letting go of any past ideas or thoughts. As you breathe, let go of any future thoughts or ideas. As you now just focus on the present moment and the idea of giving. Giving of yourself to another human being from the heart, from a positive place, a place of love. So the purpose of this meditation is to think about giving. I like to think about love. And giving love to humanity. Not necessarily a particular person. Just open up my heart now. As you can follow along with me if you wish. To show love and to push out love into the world. Give of these moments. Send the love to people that need it. There are some people in the world that simply need love. You simply pour out love from your heart. Sending it to the people of the world. Allow yourself with every breath you take. Let the love just flow. With every heartbeat, you're literally changing the world right now by sending out love from our hearts, the most pure love we can think of, that we can conceive of. Send it out to the world. Especially those that may make you angry. Send them love. The people that you might not like very much, send them love. By doing this, you will literally transform them. They will, in time, actually change how they perceive and interact with you. It's not the truth because I say it's the truth. It just is truth. Your thoughts create your reality. By sending them love, they will feel that on the spiritual, unconscious level. And they may treat you the same as they did before, but you will be different. Your reaction to them will be different. You will learn to love them more. And you will physically see the changes. Not only from you, but you will see the changes from them. I've seen this happen many times before. It may surprise you, yet that is now your evidence to see and recognize their change simply because you opened your heart and you sent them love. So take a moment and just send love now. You can see the love as a green color if you wish, or maybe just a bright light. Feeling the love flow through you, out of your heart, to that person, not expecting anything back. Just give the love. With every breath you take, allow yourself just to send love. By practicing this, it will make a profound change in your life. To practice sending love, especially to those that need it most. The more you do this, the easier it will be. Every day, in every way. This concept of sending love will become easier. And you will just be able to manufacture and manifest love anywhere you are. No matter what the situation. Just keep thinking love and sending it out, not asking for anything in return. As you do this, it will become easier and easier. You may notice physical changes in your body just because love is allowed, because love is there. Love brings with it peace and serenity. Send love out to the world, out to humanity. Now you're not in hypnosis, but I'll count you out anyway. Bring this feeling of love back with you as I count from 1 to 5. 1. Staying in the present moment, right here, right now. 2. Starting to feel the chair or the bed or wherever you are. 3, starting to breathe, move, and stretch. Starting to come back to the here and now. 4, keep all this information that you've learned in this meditation back with you, all the love. And remember to send love out as much as you can. The more you send out, the more you will feel good about it. And then 5, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, eyes wide open, wide awake, back to your full and regular waking consciousness, bringing all this information back about giving love. All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that quick meditation. If you need more, please like and subscribe and comment below. Please share your experience so others can see your experience and they can share their experiences, and we can all share our experiences together. And it also helped me to know that people do want this and they want more of this, and I can make more. I will make more anyway, but I hope that you really enjoy it. So thank you so much for your time in this first series of the Spiritual Mining Giving. Thank you.